Does size really matter? I don't know. Let's find out. So there is a really cool new product on the market that is the whole reason for us making this video that we have here in studio today that we wanted to talk about, which is the Silencer Central Banish Speed K. So as you can see, this suppressor is unlike everything else that we have here on the table in a couple of different ways. So while it is 3D printed, it's going to be a little bit of a mix as far as how it handles the actual gases and the actual suppression. So obviously it is a very short suppressor. This Speed K is only 4 inches in length and 2 inches in diameter, but they still fit a ton of baffles into the suppressor. Now, the first 2 baffles are actually reversed and facing the shooter, whereas the subsequent baffles are forward facing and flow through. So this was actually designed, optimized by Silencer Central in tandem with Federal Ammunition, specifically for 5.56 in that duty SBR pistol gas operated platform. So optimized for the same things as all the rest of these suppressors, but obviously it's going to handle those gases a little bit differently. Similar to the Flow and the SIG, it is an Inconel suppressor, so it is absolutely hard use rated. No minimum barrel length and any other considerations like that. Now, it is also hub compatible, so we'll talk you through some of the options that you have as far as mounting this suppressor, but essentially any of the mounts on the industry right now on the open market, you can convert the suppressor to work with any of the mounts and muzzle devices that you already have, so that is a super nice feature. It's also coming to market somewhere around that $1,200 price point, so well below or right in line with some of the other lower priced offerings. So what we would like to do next is we are actually going to head out with this Silencer Central Banish Speed K. We're going to put it through its paces. We're going to test out how the back pressure is, how the sound is, how it actually does as far as suppressing, and we're actually going to compare it versus some regular old contemporary suppressors and some other 3D printed suppressors as well. We have a 10.5 inch AR pistol with a pistol length gas system. We've got a 14.5 inch with a mid length gas system, and we'll also have an 18 inch with a rifle length gas system. So we'll test some of these unsuppressed, see what that unsuppressed setting is, what the suppressed setting is, so we can actually determine how much back pressure there is and actually how they sound on those various lengths of firearms. Now, as far as mounting options for anything that's hub compatible, you do have lots of different options. If you like a single taper, which means you simply screw the suppressor on until it stops, you can get a dead air Xeno mount. You can get Q Plan B. Either of those are going to be very small, light, compact, and very easy to install. If you want a positive retention system that's going to mount that suppressor a little bit more securely, you can get a dead air Chemo, you can get rugged universal mount, or even Silencer Co. ASR. So all of those are options. Obviously there's more beyond that, but those would go on anything like the Velos, like the Cat Whitebread, or the Silencer Co. Banish Speed K. So this is a product that we are really excited about because obviously you can see it looks nothing like anything else on this table. It's a totally unique product coming to the market. Something totally different from Silencer Central, and we're going to take it out, run it through its paces, and see how it does. All right, so we are out here at the range. The first thing that we're going to do is we're going to try to show you what the effects of overgassing looks like. So what we have first is we have a Patriot Ordnance Factory Minuteman. This is a 16-inch rifle with a mid-length gas system. Up front, we have mounted a Rugged Suppressors Razor 762. I do have the 5.56 flash hiding end cap in place to try to increase that back pressure a little bit more. We'll shoot 5 shots with this, and then we'll swap over to an even longer rugged suppressor. This is the Surge X. We'll also use the 5.56 end cap, and we're just going to kind of see what that overgas looks like on a direct impingement AR. Yeah, that's definitely pretty gassy, and we're going to swap over to the Surge X and see how it does. All right, we are swapped over to the big boy, the rugged Surge X on this POF Minuteman. I didn't mention earlier, but we are using Fiocchi Range Dynamics 223 Alpha 55 grain today. So here we go, 5 rounds, gonna be overgassed with the POF. You can definitely see the gas coming out the ejection port on that. We are absolutely overgassed with this large conventional suppressor on here. All right, so the next control thing that we want to do for you, just to kind of show you what this is all about, is the Huxworks Flow 556K. So this is kind of the current king of the low back pressure flow through suppressors. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to set our adjustable gas system on this 14.5-inch barrel so that we just get last round hold open with 1 round in the mag. So we know that we have just enough gas for it to cycle without the suppressor. We'll install the suppressor and we'll test it again. So we've already gone ahead and preset that gas system. So as you can see, we've got 1 round of that Fiocchi 223 Alpha in the mag, and we're just going to shoot it out looking for last round hold open. All right, so there we go. It's already adjusted. We're all set, ready to go. We're going to throw the suppressor on here and test that gas setting again. All right, the Huxworks Flow is installed, and we're just going to check. This is that exact same gas setting. I haven't touched anything yet, so we'll see if we get last round hold open, which we do. And we're just going to adjust that gas down 1 setting and see if we still have last shot hold open. So I'm down 1 click on the adjustable gas block, 1 round in the mag, and there you have it. So essentially that flow, as is advertised, is kind of the king of the low back pressure. So we'll go back up that 1 same click to our unsuppressed setting, which is right there, and 1 round in the mag, and there you have it. So essentially that flow does not change that back pressure at all. All right, and since this flow is a true flow-through can, it does expel a lot of that debris, gas, things like that downrange. So we're just going to shoot 5 rapid rounds just to kind of see what that looks like and what that sounds like in the flow. All right, so we are switching over to the Banish Speed K now. We're going to start out with a 10.5-inch pistol. So this has a pistol length gas system. This is really what this suppressor was designed for. So we'll start unsuppressed just to make sure our gas is good. And it is. So we are going to go ahead and throw this Banish Speed K on. I've got it installed on a rugged universal mount since it is hub compatible. So we'll go ahead and get that mounted up. All right, Banish Speed K from Silencer Central is installed. Here is our first round with the Speed K on that same unsuppressed gas setting. And that's pretty good. All right, let's go up just 1 click and see. Down 1 click, as I was. So down 1 click with the Speed K. All right, so we still do have lock open, and we'll go down just 1 more. All right, so all it took was 1 adjustment, just 1 click. So this is a very low back pressure suppressor. And we're right back to that 1 click reduced. And there we go, last shot hold open. All right, let's run it through its paces on this 10.5 here and see how it does. So this Speed K says that it is a hard use suppressor, so we've got it installed on a 10.5 here. Let's see how it does at a couple bill drills. All right, that feels pretty awesome. And 1 more for good measure. All right, we're definitely getting her warm now. Single bill drills were pretty fun with the Speed K on this 10.5. Let's try a double bill drill, so 1 bill drill on each target. All right, now we're getting hot. I got to do that again, of course. So we've tested the Speed K on a 10.5-inch pistol with a pistol length gas system. We're going to go all the way along. Up next, we are going to test it on this 18-inch barrel. This does have a rifle length gas system. So first thing, as per usual, unsuppressed gas setting, just making sure we get last round hold open, which we do. And we'll go ahead and mount up the Speed K on our 18-inch. So here we go, setting the gas, testing it out on this rifle length. So this is our unsuppressed setting. And we still do have last shot hold open. Let's take it down 1 setting and see how it does. All right, there's down one. Let's see if we still have last round hold open. Still have last round hold open at 1 setting down. And we'll go 1 more down and check there. So 2 settings down on this 18-inch with the longer gas system to be expected, and 1 more. All right, down 3 clicks on the adjustable gas. Still have flash shot hold open at 3. And down 4 clicks. All right, so we've lost last shot hold open at 4 clicks. Looks like 3 is the actual answer. We'll just double check that, confirm it. All right, back to that 3rd click. All right, so 3 settings down it is on the 18-inch. All right, gas is set. Let's see what this Speed K does on an 18-inch gun now. Single bill drill. That sounds really good. That feels good too. And 1 more for good measure, or target on the left. All right, so let's try that double bill drill with this 18-inch with the Silencer Central Banish Speed K. We're definitely getting her warm now. And 2 is always better than 1, so let's do it 1 more time. All right, so we are just wrapping up filming out here at the range with the Silencer Central Banish Speed K. A couple quick thoughts from the range. Obviously, the first thing that we really appreciated about it was the fact that it was actually hub compatible. So we were able to install it on rifles and pistols that we already had suppressor mounts on. In our instance, we were using the rugged universal mount, that RUM mount. So that was super nice to be able to kind of flex it into whatever firearm we wanted to. Now, as far as the back pressure goes, you can automatically see in the shooting content that you didn't see that huge plume of gas coming out of the ejection port. So we definitely did appreciate and notice the fact that it was a lower back pressure. Now, on something like this 10.5-inch pistol, that Silencer Central Banish Speed K really shined. We were only 1 position from our unsuppressed to our suppressed setting. It was also really small, which really fit on this 10.5-inch. On the 18.5-inch with the rifle length gas system, we did have a little bit more back pressure. We did have to reduce the gas about 3 settings to get that proper gassing. So still not bad. Still didn't notice the gas in that 18-inch platform, and still a super compact suppressor. Obviously, you saw we ran it pretty hard. It really did reduce the felt recoil, and the sound quality that it produced was actually really good. We all really appreciated the sound as well. So initial impressions, really favorable with the Silencer Central Banish Speed K.